Welcome and welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. We are doing coasting through the week. That is what I'm working on today. And this is going to be a two type of resin thing. So we are going to do the first part in casting powder. I may have to open up another bag, but we'll see. Hopefully I have enough for just this coaster. I already splashed myself. Some more powder. I may have to open up another bag. This is kind of a follow-up to the one you saw last week. All right, so we have that mix. Let's get some colors. We'll do some, I think we are going to do I know I have another color green, yeah. All right, I think we're gonna go with these two greens. I don't know if we'll see a lot of stick difference in them, but all right. We are going to make a wreath. It'll be like a little shelf sitter or 3-tier tray. Let's do these. No, don't float. Don't float. Wait. Something. You didn't float last week. What's your problem this week? Trying to make sure that's as even as I can get it. Nope. You're gonna float. No, we're not gonna let you float. That's gonna go right in the resin. Nope, you're still floating. Okay, we're just gonna hold it here. Let me get this sucker centered again. Good thing with this is it sets up fairly fast. All right, well, I'm gonna go one-handed over here. I know I'm off camera, but I can't help you right now. And I'm just pouring some of these little ornaments. Just so I can use up the rest of this casting powder here. So I am going to switch you guys off, pause you. I'm going to hold this until it starts setting up because for some reason it's wanting to float and it didn't float last week. So, see you in a while. Okay, we're back. So, I cleaned up my casting powder. As you can see, I was able to pour some little Christmas ornaments here. I got a jar to sit on top of that. Don't ask me why it was floating, because last week it didn't float at all, but hey, we managed. So now, I mixed up 80 milliliters of 1-to-1 And I got some glitters here. You know. All right. So these little pieces in here, some of them are separate. Like this Christmas tree is separate, this bell, this snowflake, the snowman, and we've got the same ones over here because there's a full set for earrings. So we're going to pour some of those separate ones to be on our wreath. So we are going to get a smaller cup. So, because these aren't going to take hardly anything. This is that box of ultra fine that I found. Let's see, let's make a little Christmas tree. And then we'll make that same little Christmas tree over here. See, that one's part of it. That's like pinky. I think I used the red out of here the other day. But we don't have to just be red, so we're gonna be lots of colors. I really like this blue. I'm gonna use this for the snowflake. snowflake. Do this Christmas tree in this color. Oh, I am gonna fill up the rest of this tree that's been sitting over here. Then, let's see, I need another, here's a little cup. Oh. That cleaned out. And what other colors do we want? Down in there. Snowman. Here's a white glitter. We can do some white. There's snowman. Let's do the bell. Red piece of resin. Okay, what else do we have? That's part of it. I think we're done with all the ones that are not, that are separate. Yes, so I am gonna pour some more of these guys over here. But I'm gonna pour them bins, so let's just done enough to cover the bottom, I think. Well, that's what I'm trying for, but can't see the hat. Because then we can use some paint pen to, if we want a different color something. I'm gonna put this white in there. Like little nose over here. And do some more white. I've got one more little arm here that I can do. Move to back. Now, we're going to bring out some INTORESIN molds. Oh, I am going to do that real quick. That one for a bow. I have something else too, but I think it's going to be too big, so I'll pour this one just in case. And I'm going to make it white, I think. What other colors do I have? It goes silver. This is really the only glitter that I'm okay working with, is this ultra fine, because it doesn't make as much of a mess. There's that. Against my better judgment, I'll be cleaning glitter out of my INTORESIN molds. There's the cat. We'll see how this turns out. Yes, that snoring is a miracle. The cats get annoyed with her snoring. Bear has gone up and bopped her one to get her awake so that he can go to sleep. It's kind of funny. Okay, guys really don't. really don't. Let me see if I have. I will add some glitter to it. Going this far, might as well just do it. Oh, I know what mold I was going to use. Yeah, but I think that won't work. I'll see if I have enough. If I have enough to do this mold, I should. Doesn't take very much. And yes, that was black glitter I just threw in there. Because if I'm gonna do glitter, I might as well have some black in it. Okay. So guys, okay. That one's okay. All right, we'll see you back when it's time to demold. Talk to you soon. To demold stuff. I demolded some of these already so that they would have time to sit on the heat mat and actually dry out. I did the same thing with this one. So let's demold the rest of these. Oh, this one's still soft. We'll leave that there. Now the rest of these? No, this one's fine. That. Around this bow. Let's see, I think this should be here. There we are. Okay. So your little miniature. Taken from an earring mold. One thing Mary has taught me is look at your molds differently. So true. Never thought I would get through that Halloween project with just the molds that I had. And yeah, look at your molds differently. I forgot a snowman over there. In the past, I would have been like, that's an earring mold. What am I going to do with that? Well, you take the ones that aren't attached and you make little ornaments for a wreath. Let's see. Well, we definitely got silver on one side and green on the other. I'll have to do something with that moon. And then here's the sun. A little cat. Which always comes out good. And there's a little silver cat. And this is the skull and the rose. With a bunch of glitter in it. Black glitter. Okay. Let's see. Now, here are this is a pearl bow. I have got a million of these. They sent me a whole box. The problem is I have no idea what to use them on because they are huge. I thought they were much smaller. They're not. So I think that one is just overkill. What do you guys think? And on these, I do want to find my little cutters over here. I am going to, because some of them I didn't fill up to this part, and some of them I did. So. Some of these have some knockoff that I need to get out of there. knock some of those out of there. Hangnail somewhere. And oh, there it is. Do a little snowman. So how many people actually still watch TV? I can tell you I haven't owned a TV in five years now. If there's something that I want to watch, I do it on either my Fire tablet. That's the one I keep That's the one I keep set up to watch your guys' videos. You know, even at night. That's what I watch. I stream everything. I don't watch like live TV. I also read a lot, so my granddaughters think it's a crime that I don't own a television. My son is like, you know, Mom, would you put up a television in your room? I said, what for? We have a huge TV out in the living room on the wall. Do I watch it? No, I don't ever go out there. I stay in my room unless I need to go to the bathroom or I go to the kitchen for something. I am quite content in my own little space. But yeah. So the two shows that I've really gotten into actually have become on YouTube and not on regular live TV, I guess what you would say. And that is Destination Fear, which you guys know it. Okay, crime shows, law shows, and well, that's probably it. Crime shows, law shows, stuff like that. That's what I watch. And so destination here is now YouTube. They got, I guess Discovery, because I think they were on Discovery previously. Discovery dropped them. So they went on YouTube, and they're doing all their seasons on YouTube, which is cool. And then the other one that I watched, this one I could not believe that, and I think it was also Discovery, dropped Sosa. I don't know if you guys know what Sosa is, but I found Sosa quite a while ago, and they won an award for the most watched or best show, and they got that right after Discovery. I'm pretty sure that was Discovery also dropped them. Everybody was in shock. Well, they are now YouTube based also. So Sosa is she owns a nonprofit. I'm trying to say this in YouTube ways. She owns a nonprofit which goes in and pretends to be underage in these chat rooms to be able to pick up people who are committing essays on minors. And it's a really cool show. No, that's just not, I don't think I like that at all. So I think we're going with this bow. And I just finished their latest season. It's an amazing show. If you haven't watched it, you gotta go watch it, because it is real life. And I think, no, I'm thinking those are too big. So I'm thinking our little ones here are probably gonna be it. Now this one I did much thinner. I don't really, I don't know. What do you guys, I wish you guys could tell me what you think. So that is, it's a great show, but they ended, are you guys symmetrical? To me that doesn't look great. I want everything the same on both sides. Their new season starts on November 20th on YouTube, and I cannot wait. This last one was crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, yeah, they are just, they're amazing. And there was even, I can't remember her name. It was this past, or maybe it was this season before, but there was an actress who actually came on to help them and portray these underage in these chat rooms. Their system is amazing. They work with law enforcement. They get these people off the street, which is, you know, the goal. But now, you know, don't watch it if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff, because the stuff they find out on these perpetrators is crazy. Right to a little snowman. So I watch that type of stuff. I even watch, I think this started during COVID, and and I know 2 states for sure that this is a thing in, because I watch this stuff all the time. But in Texas and Michigan, and there may be other places, those are the 2 that I can think of right off the top of my head, that actually run family law and stuff like custody and CPS hearings on YouTube, and they do it live. You can re-watch them, but they also do it live. And I will tell you right now, Texas is ruthless. If you are a parent that is withholding the children from the other parent, you should not be surprised if you get thrown in jail, because that is Texas. They will throw your butt in jail immediately. They don't even care. And I think it's really funny that they are now televising, or not YouTubing these things live, because, and I think that started like during COVID. Yes, I'm sitting here playing with this because I'm not sure what I'm doing, what I want. I know I took out I think I only have 1 bell. Or did I leave a bell? I left a bell. Yeah, they just don't even, they do not play at all. But yeah, Texas does them live on YouTube, and so does Michigan. The case I just watched was Michigan. But yeah. I don't know, what do you guys think? we're gonna go with that one. I was talking to my nephew, and his husband came over on last Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Okay. And they were asking me what I was watching, and I told them, and they're like, "What do you mean they televise us live?" I said, "Yeah, they televise them live. They YouTube them live. I don't know what to tell you." They're live. Texas is brutal. Try not to glue my fingers to stuff today. So yeah, if you like law stuff and you need something to watch, just go look up on YouTube divorce, custody, and it will bring you up all kinds of cases. And they're probably either from Texas or Michigan. I think those are the only two I've seen so far. Now, if you wanted to make this double-sided, you could, because you could decorate the back so that it can be seen from either side. I think we're just going to go with this for right now. But there, it stands up on its own, so it's easily a shelf sitter or a 3-tiered tray ornament. Tell me what you guys think. There is my coasting through the week coaster made into a wreath. You can do all kinds of things. You could loop even little fairy lights around it and do it that way. But there you go, coaster and a jar lid. Alright guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Hit that black bell so the next time you are notified when I upload a new video. And don't forget about all the discount codes in the description box, as they're there for you to save some money. I do earn a small kickback on some, but not all. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.